All right, Spirit is saying to cleanse the mirrors in your home. Wipe it down with salt water, or you could just get sage. All right, like wipe the mirrors down, wipe it down, or get the sage and do like a smoke cleanse around the entire mirror, because there's a karmic here that's trying to do some type of bippity bopping. All right, it says here in the dream state, so she or he is also trying to do some type of magic in the dream state. All right, trying to make you maybe, have intercourse with them if you are dreaming about them, or trying to make you eat something, or trying to make you do something in the dream state that is going to lock you into some type of soul contract, some type of energy, something bad that they're trying to do in the dream state. Okay, so you are protected. All right, if you are remembering these dreams, it's just your spirit team wanting you to be aware. It's not for you to be scared or think that they're doing something that is working, because it is not working. Okay. And then we have this karmic is tracking their period. So there's a karmic here who's trying to get somebody trapped in a relationship with them. They're trying to track their period so that they could get pregnant. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Okay, so it says here, there's going to be an ending. There's going to be a death here. It's going to occur. And it's because some type of voodoo was sent to you. And look, you in a high vibration, you are in alignment. So that's why. This death spell that they're trying to send to you, they could even be trying to do some type of unaliving in the dream state. And that shit ain't working. It's going to go back to sender. It could hit them or their loved ones. Okay, you are in alignment. You're in a high vibration. Nothing is going to touch you. It's like throwing rocks at the moon. You're never going to reach the collective, bitch. All right? So hang it up. Tell me more. Okay, we have here December. We have here botched teeth, botched BBL, botched lips. Okay, something that this karmic got done, some type of enhancement, some type of cosmetic surgery or something like that. It is botched. Okay, so December, this person could be a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. It says here this person is copying you. They're studying you. They want to be like you. Okay. And they curse themselves messing with your destiny. All right, so there you go. This person was studying you, trying to copy you, trying to do like a destiny swap. All right, because that's what they do. Before they do this destiny swap, they watch you heavily. They watch your mannerisms, how you talk, how you dress, how, whatever, everything that you do. They're studying you. They're stalking you. And it's for them to be able, I know that it sounds crazy, all right? It sounds weird, like a movie or some shit, but listen, the truth is stranger than fiction, all right? This shit is real, all right? This karmic was trying to walk in your shoes. They wanted to be in your destiny, and it's not happening, all right? Again, you're in a high frequency. You good. Nothing's going to touch you. All right. This death spell, that's another way that they do it too. They send a death spell towards you. You get in a car accident or something like that, God forbid. And then, boop, they do this destiny swap. All right. It's crazy, but yes, it happens. These are witches and warlocks that we're dealing with here. So yes, they do this. Tell me more. Yeah, look. Secretly competing with you and losing. Yep. And look. Access denied. All right. They're trying to get into your energy. They can't get into your energy. They cannot get into your energy in the dream state. They cannot do anything. You are highly protected. All right. They're losing. It says here. Okay. So something could be significant about someone running a train on someone. I don't know. Back in the days, people used to say that. They used to be like, oh, they're gonna run a train on her. Like a bunch of dudes are gonna take turns having intercourse with a karmic. It could be that. It could be also something about a train station or public transportation. I'm going to clarify this to see what's that about. We have here a high vibrational soulmate and change perspective. Okay, so somebody's seeing clearly now. They change their perspective regarding a situation. And, it could be that they're seeing that this karmic is a karmic. All right, or you seeing this. All right, so let me start clarifying. Just real quick, we're going to go down the list. All right, Holy Spirit, talk to me about this, because we already know cleanse the mirror. Cleanse your mirrors, okay? Mirrors are like a portal. again, these are witches and warlocks. They be trying to do weird shit, trying to get into your house, your energy, you know, trying to get into your sanctuary, wherever it is that you live. That's how they do that. Like, they try to, I don't know, I forgot what it's called, but they do that shit, all right? They try to do that. So cleanse, that's it, all right? What about this botched teeth or BBL or lips person? What about this person? Okay. So we got the Wheel of Fortune. There's some type of change happening here, okay? It says here life cycle, okay? Destiny. And look, seeing clearly, all right? This is the underlying energy. And I just said right now, somebody's seeing clearly with a change perspective. So you see that? There's going to be an ending here. Somebody's going to, you see how it says deep emotional cleanse? So there's something about a cycle being completed here with this botched bitch. Let's say that. This botched bitch. All right? Tell me about December. This person is a Capricorn or Sagittarius. What about this person? Okay, Five of Swords. So this is someone who's trying to win at all costs. And we got a King of Cups. So this is a divine masculine. He's coming out in the upright position. And this is the karmic trying to win at all costs. Look how it says here, making amends, unexpected surprises. Okay, so this Capricorn, tell me about the Five of Swords. Or Sagittarius. I don't know. Capricorn is really like pulling my attention. So maybe it's a Capricorn. Let's see. Talk to me about Five of Swords. The Death card. There's an ending here. They're trying to win. This King of Cups, this divine masculine, by any means necessary, because like I just said right now, there's a cycle that is about to complete with change perspective and seeing clearly. This divine masculine is seeing clearly. Yeah, look at that. He's seeing clearly. There was a lot of illusions. Look at that right there. Illusions. There was a lot of illusions. And now with dreams, I feel like, again, this guy could be having dreams. Divine masculine, if it's you watching, pay attention to your dreams, all right? Because your spirit team is exposing things to you. They're showing you what you need to see, okay? We have here blocked intuition, all right? So this karmic was working hard on keeping this divine masculine's intuition blocked. We see now he's in a high vibration. He's in alignment now, so she can't do nothing about it. That's what she was trying to avoid. All right. If she was to keep divine masculine in a low vibration, then she'll be able to do her magic on him and it's going to work. All right. Same thing with divine feminine. That's what these people want to do in general to us. They want to keep us in a low frequency, keep us oppressed, keep us going through drama and all other bullshit so that we don't focus on our healing. We don't focus on spending time in nature, working out, you know, trying to start our business, whatever it is, you know, something productive that's going to help you in your life. They wanted to make sure they keep you trapped so they could keep on having their way with you. All right. Whatever it is that you was providing for them, you know, physically, spiritually, or both. That's what they wanted. And they was trying to keep you down for that. Okay. So let's see what's going on with the dream state. Five of Wands reverse. So they was trying to bring some type of conflict in the dream state. This is fighting. This is drama, chaos. So in the reverse, that shit ain't work. All right. We have now the Two of Swords. So they are now stagnant. They're stuck right now. Was at the bottom. 10 of Coins. This karmic is doing this because they want somebody's inheritance. All right. This is an inheritance here. The 10 of Coins. They were trying to fight for this. I'm telling you, this is giving this destiny swap here. This karmic wants this family with this masculine because he's divine, you know. So it's like his lineage, his bloodline, you know, like she wants to attach herself to that. He could also be expecting an inheritance, you know, maybe the parents or a parent is going to pass away and she could be trying to make sure that she's, you know, what is it? Seals the deal, secures the bag. All right. That's what she's trying to do. We have here buying a house, you know, a legacy, security, an estate. All right. I feel like that's what's going on here. She wanted to make sure that she got that. Even if divine masculine is like, maybe he don't even know, you know, he don't even know that someone's going to pass away and leave him an inheritance or something like that. But she knows because she's checking. She does readings. She knows what's going on. So just like she checks readings to see, you know, if this is going to work or not or whatever. She's checking on his future. That's called the Akashic records. Like it's like basically just like how we're doing it here. Just checking what is his future? What does it hold? What does it have? Okay, he's going to have an inheritance. His parents are going to pass away. They're going to leave him a house. He's going to be a fucking famous person. I don't know. Like he's going to have money. He's going to be abundant. Like they could tell through readings. They could tell you that. She already knew that. All right, this is already planned. Okay. All right, so in the dream state, that's what she's trying to do. She is trying to bring conflict, trying to fight, drama, chaos, all types of shit, chaos magic, just a lot of shit to basically cause a transition here, an ending for you not to get this inheritance. All right, so look, I feel like I'm talking to divine feminine and divine masculine at the same time. So take it how it resonates, because it's a three-person dynamic here. Okay, the karmic is trying to steal the destiny of the divine feminine, because the divine feminine is the one who is going to be with the divine masculine. So she wanted to take her destiny to basically, be in her shoes and be able to get access to this inheritance. Understand? That's what I'm getting here. It's not happening though. Okay, so someone's gonna end up passing away in her family, someone that she loves. Is gonna end up going back. It's gonna hit her. Okay. Let's see. Tracking their period. Right here. 4 of Wands. Okay. So yeah, she wants to trap this guy with a baby so that they could get married. You see this? And look how it says here, lover returns. You cannot make this up. Yo, Karmisha is disgusting. I really don't like girls like this. I really don't. All right, we have here the Emperor. All right, in the reverse though, this is someone who is trying to dominate. Okay, she's trying to dominate him by telling him, oh, I'm pregnant, you got to stay with me now, because now, I got this baby here. So with the Emperor in the reverse, this is her being in her masculine energy and trying to be excessively controlling. All right, too much control. And we have here that she's a narcissist. So look, she's coming out in a masculine energy twice with the Emperor reverse and the King of Swords reverse. She's a narcissist. She's manipulative, controlling, illogical, callous, and she plays mind games. She misuses her power. This could be just the voodoo that she's doing, misusing the power. All right, trying to manipulate the situation. So this is the energy she's in. We all have feminine energy and masculine energy within us. When you are in your feminine energy, you're more so like just letting shit rock, letting things come to you. You're not out here doing too much, but when you are in your masculine energy as a feminine, you are in a go-getter, like you're trying to get it by any means necessary. And that's what she's trying to do. Again, the 5 of Swords, trying to win at all costs. All right. So that's another thing that she's doing. That's also someone who's very forceful. She's not just letting shit be. She's trying to force this person against their free will to be with her, which is psychotic to me. It's weird. That's why, again, I got to say it again. Like I said yesterday, this is some mental illness shit going on here, because why would you want someone to be with you who doesn't really want to be with you? It's just weird to me. It doesn't make sense. It ain't clicking to me. It ain't clicking. So I don't understand how that seems logical to these karmics. That's letting me know that they have some type of mental disability. They're unstable, yeah. All right. That's what I'm getting here. All right. So she's trying to track her period so she could be able to trap him. So now we're gonna see, what is this train about. If it's like traveling, we will see a traveling card. And if it's something about a guy or something about sex or the devil card or some shit, that's telling me that she's getting trains ran on her. She's having multiple people at the same time doing this to her. All right, so with this card, the download, it was just train. Like, I didn't know what spirit was trying to tell me. So I'm like, okay, so it could be train station. It could be public transportation. Or it could be somebody's trying to run a train on them. So I just wrote that like that. All right. If it's public transportation, this is letting me know that she's getting like a humbling. Like maybe she, she was, again, this guy has money, stability. He's not with her no more. Maybe she was taking Ubers everywhere, or he was taking her everywhere. And now she has to take the train. Now she has to, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. I used to take the train when I was in New York. I think that's a New York thing. Like we always, all of us New Yorkers, we just always take trains everywhere, so, it is what it is. All right. But to the karmic, it's like a level down than the life that she was living. Now she has to take the train and shit like that. Clarify this train. Clarify. Oh, I'm gonna see if it comes out. 6 of Swords reverse is about traveling. Let's see. It's like like she has no way to travel, so she has no other choice but to take the train. Let's see if it comes out. Okay, let's see. Okay, so 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. What we got at the bottom of the deck? 10 of Wands. Oh, okay. I feel like this is definitely her having to take the train. Okay. And this is like a humbling, I guess, for her in her mind. Okay. Again, nothing wrong with the train, but in her mind, this is like a level down for her. Okay. That she has to now go on public transportation. Ten of Wands, she feels like she's at the brink of collapse, over her limit, overwhelmed. She's done. She's tired of this shit. She's burdened. Again, she want to trap this dude. She's tracking her period. She wants the good life. She wants this guy with wealth. She wants this guy to continue to take care of her. Like, she's trying to do whatever she can to get back into that energy, because she don't like now the frequency that she's on. She was on a higher frequency with this guy because he was taking care of her. Or I guess like a higher, I guess a different timeline. I don't know. It's just like she was living good while she was with him. Now it's like a humbling moment for her. And she's burdened. She's losing money. You see how we have here insecurity, living beyond her means, obsession with work, false success. All right, so this is also somebody going broke with the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. This is someone that is seeing the fruits of their labor, someone who is living luxurious even without this man. You know, like they got a job, they're self-sufficient. All right, they got money, they're financially independent, financially stable. In the reverse, she's not none of that. She could be even jobless. Maybe she lost her job, or she cannot get a job. All right, and she's just burdened. Okay, she is done. Okay, so with the Star card, she's wanting to renew. Like, she still has hope that she's gonna be able to get into this situation with this guy for him to take care of her, with that Star card. All right, and with the Four of Coins here in the reverse, this is someone in the reverse is losing money, but here it says here an uncluttered life, minimalism, less is more, reevaluating priorities, and release materialism. So she's losing money. In the upright is holding money, is holding on to money, accumulating, conserving your money. You see how tight wad, you know, like holding on to your money. In the reverse, you losing your money. All right. She could be reevaluating things, you know, like, why am I taking the train? I'm tired of this shit. I need a renewal, you know, trying to hold on to hope and shit like that. Trying to have faith that she's going to be able to trap him with a baby. All right. For some of y'all, they already got a kid, and we picked up on that energy before, that the child is not even his. So her goal is to try to really trap him with a child that is his now. Anyways, what can we get with this person copying the collective, studying the collective? The Knight of Swords. Yo, you cannot make this up. Look how it says here, out of your depth. Yes, Karmisha, you are out of your depth. You cannot compete where you cannot compare. You cannot copy a divine feminine if you don't even know how to do it, bitch. You know, like, you copying me, you're not even doing it right, ho. That's what's going on here. She is out of her depth. She cannot copy you. She cannot steal your essence. She cannot, you know, your vibe, your energy, your aura. She cannot do that. She cannot imitate that. All right. She is out of her depth. All right. Missed opportunity. Yes, that's what's going on here. She was impulsively stalking you, trying to even probably bully you online or something like that. Spiritually, definitely trying to bully you, you know, trying to steal your destiny, trying to curse you and all that shit. All right. But yeah, she is out of her depth. Spirit is saying she can't, you know, she don't got it like that. All right. So they curse themselves, messing with your destiny. How is this curse going to go for the karmic? We already see they're cursed. They're, you know, feeling like they're getting humbled, taking the train now after they was living some type of level of luxury. So we know that the money is taking a hit. Let's see what else comes out. Okay. Oh, wow. We got the Empress in the reverse. So she's blocked. Okay. She's gonna stay in this low vibrational energy. She's not gonna be in the upright where she's gonna be manifesting things. We have pregnancy here too, so that could be also part of her karma. That, you know, again, we don't wish none of this on nobody, but I'm just telling you what I'm getting. And the first thing that came to mind is that God is not going to bless her with a baby. If she already got a baby and she was using that baby to manipulate someone, God is not going to bless her again with another baby. She's not going to get pregnant, not by divine masculine or anybody else. All right. That's the first thing that came to mind. She's not going to be fertile. Okay. This is also beautiful, you know, beautiful energy, being very abundant, creative, coming up with ideas, you know, taking action, birthing new things, a new cycle, you know, new beginnings. In the reverse, none of that is going to happen. She's going to remain dependent, you know, a gold digger, doing something strange for a little piece of change all the time. She's not going to be paying attention to her body, you know, not, you know, like maybe she'll be with her titties down, with her ass out, and trying to, like, you know, provoke dudes, because that's all she's going to be ever able to do. All right, just be a hoe. But something about neglecting, you know, her health, okay, when it comes to her body, okay, something like that. So she's just gonna be blocked. She's gonna remain insecure. She's gonna just remain in that energy, and it's just gonna get worse. All right, and then we have here justice. So look, Spirit is saying this is her karma. This is her karma, that she's gonna remain in a low frequency. That's a horrible karma, okay? Because you're gonna be surrounded by death and destruction right here, death. You're gonna be surrounded by poverty, okay? Again, the train for her, that's poverty. You're gonna be surrounded by destruction, not able to manifest nothing. Everything that she tries to do, it turns to shit. You know, if she tries to open up a business, it won't work. If she tries to come up with some type of money-making idea, it won't work. It will probably start off, it'll be a false success. Everything will be a false success. Like, everything is just gonna crumble for this hoe. This is her karma, okay? And that's bad enough right there. You don't wanna live like that. Nobody wanna live like that. All right, so they curse themselves. That's the curse. What can we, let me put phone on the deck. What can we get now with this secretly competing with you and losing? Damn. She's doing voodoo. Oh, the strength card's in the reverse. Again, domination. We saw it with the emperor in the reverse. The emperor in the reverse is control and domination spells. And we got it now with the strength card in the reverse. This is excessive control, excessive domination here. All right. With the magician in the reverse, this is voodoo. In the upright, this is manifesting. In the reverse, voodoo. This bitch is doing voodoo. So she's secretly competing and losing. And look, it says frenemy, fake friend, secret competition. But, you know, we know that she's not your friend. We're not talking about nobody's friend. We're talking about the bitch that is trying to keep your divine masculine in a low vibration with her so that y'all never get into union. All right. So this is not your friend. I mean, maybe for some of y'all it is your friend. I don't know. But I'm just getting right here secret competition, because that's what I'm clarifying. Secretly competing. Okay. So these are different decks that I mixed, but this one in particular is mine. If you like it, click the link in my bio. This is my What's the Scoop deck. Okay. So look, this is definitely her. You know, like I said, someone that be hooking up with people. All right. Temptation. That's the energy that she's going to stay in. Just being a Jezebel spirit, you know, luring people in, trying to manipulate them, trying to tease them, you know, probably end up with an STD later on in life. Like, that's the energy that she's going to stay in. So this girl, she's secretly competing with you and losing. Not only is she secretly competing in the sense that she's trying to copy you and shit like that, she's doing voodoo. Okay. She's taking it to another level now. You know, it's not a friendly competition with these hoes. Like, they always got to take it to another level. That's what they doing here. All right. She's doing voodoo to have domination over you. All right. Trying to dim your light. She could even be trying to do glamour spells so that divine masculine and other people don't see you as who you truly are. Okay. So let her keep doing this shit. It don't matter. Yeah, look. Spirit is saying she's obsessed. That's exactly what it is. She is obsessed. All right. So with access denied, she's blocked from your energy. Let's see what we could get with that. Access denied. Okay. 7 of Wands. Wow. You cannot make this up. 7 of Wands is protection. Okay. Your spirit team defending you. All right. They are not allowing this damn karmic to get into your energy. All right. This is defense. This is protection. This is force. Okay. So it's like, yeah, your spirit team is on it. So they just want you to know that you don't have nothing to worry about. All right. We have here innocence. All right. You are innocent. You are pure. You are pure like a child. Like, your energy is pure. You're not a bad person. You don't do this type of shit to nobody. You don't manipulate nobody. You're not trying to track your period and fucking trap nobody. You're not doing voodoo on people. You're not competing with nobody. You're minding your business. That's it. So you're always going to be good. All right. You're divine and you're innocent. You know, like, you're not doing nothing to this bitch. So yeah, your spirit team is going to handle it. All right. So let's see now what we got with this soulmate here. Talk to me about high vibrational soulmate. Fake busy. Fake busy. 9 of Swords reverse. So look. Fake busy and the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords in the upright is anxiety, stress, sleepless nights. So in the reverse, someone's trying to release anxiety, stress, sleepless nights. All right. Lies. They're trying to release someone who lies to them and causes them anxiety, stress, and sleepless nights. And they're pretending to be busy. All right. So look at that. Divine Masculine is focusing on attracting his high vibrational soulmate. He knows that he needs to stay in alignment, that he needs to cut out any karmic energies that are in his life trying to distract him or trying to throw him off his mission, all right, or trying to put him in a low frequency or anything like that, any toxicity. He knows what he got to do. So he is being fake busy now. This could be with the karmic. This could be with friends, if there's any karmic friends or anything like that, family. Whatever's causing him stress, whoever's lying in his life, he's cutting it out so he could focus on this high vibrational soulmate. All right, you could be seeing crows, or you will be online, on TV, in person. Like, you're going to see crows. All right, let's see. Bottom of the deck. Okay, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So you see in the upright, this is Divine Feminine, intuitive, sensitive, all of the above, right? Reverse, this is a Karmic Feminine here. Manipulative, toxic. Knight of Wands reverse, Karmic. Knight of Wands is also reckless behavior. All right, so this person, impulsive and reckless behavior. This person is letting this shit go. All right, that's what they're doing. They're focusing on their healing, staying in a high vibration so that they could be able to attract their high vibrational soulmate, which is Divine Feminine. Okay, so good job. Now let's see, what is this change perspective, Holy Spirit? A King of Wands reverse. So again, something about impulsive, reckless behavior, and we have the World card here in the reverse. So a completion of a cycle with a King of Wands reverse. Again, she kept coming out in a masculine energy. So he's seeing how impulsive she is, how reckless she is, how forceful she is, how masculine she is in that sense. You know, like it's giving pushy energy, you know. He's seeing that. He's seeing clearly. With change perspective, he probably thought she wasn't like that at one point. But now the mask is off and he's seeing clearly and he wants to close out the cycle. Yeah, look, he's feeling like a jackass. Look, there she goes right here. He's feeling like a jackass because he didn't see that she was a karmic at one point. But now he's seeing that. Let me see what's here. Temperance reverse, okay? So he's seeing that she is out of balance. We have, again, the Knight of Wands reverse energy. And look at that. It's interesting that this deck is the one that's coming out here because this deck is about only women, all right, on the cards, even if it's a king or a knight, right? So I said she's in her masculine energy with that Knight of Wands reverse. And look, we got the Knight of Wands again in the reverse. So, well, the King of Wands reverse, same thing, same energy. Someone who's impulsive, someone who is forceful, they're reckless, all right? They're pushy, okay? So it's funny how this one is a female, and I was just talking about that, like, is a female who's in her masculine energy. See what I'm saying? She's very much in her masculine energy. That's what's going on here. He's seeing that clearly. He don't want no parts of this Karmic Feminine, all right? He's changing his perspective, and he's seeing, look, we have here, it says sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it and repairing. So in the reverse, he don't want to repair this. He don't want to work on this. He's seeing clearly now. That's it. All right. So let me pull some names from the new deck. Then I'm going to pull some names from the old deck. All right. Sharita, Jasmine, Randy, Jeremy, Kirby, Anthony, Pearline, Verna, Rebecca, Gil Christ, and Shanti. Kaylin, Zaire, Rella Kella, Huck, Sandra, Raymond, Frederick, Laura, Peterson, Rodriguez, and O'Brien. Pull from here now. Okay, Alexander, Spivey, Trina, Isis, Giselle, Millie, Angelo, Morrison, Patricia, Sheila, Danny, Angie, Lola, Graves, Nina, and Victoria. Rihanna, Foster, Shelly, Bernie, Joan, Ella, Tia, White, Davis, Shepard, Jenkins, Harley, Lance, Claire, and Rashida. Got some signs. All right, Holy Spirit, who is involved here? This could be your sign, their sign, somebody involved, okay? And if you don't see a familiar sign or name, you take what resonates from the message. All right, we got a Capricorn, a Scorpio, a Cancer, a double confirmation with Cancer, and then we got double confirmation with Scorpio and a Pisces. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, double confirmation with the Capricorn energy. And we have here a Sagittarius. Give me one more. Cancer, Taurus, and Capricorn again. Okay. All right, y'all. So that's what I got here. I hope I was able to bring clarity and confirmation to whoever needed to receive this message. Peace.